Alright, so we just came in and put in these columns here, so you can see some of them in the wall and in various places. And so the next thing we want to do is put the beams in, so let's take a look at that in the PDF real quick. It's a little bigger, and if we look at the framing plan, we have these beams running through here, and so we have 8 on S502 that's going to show us that beam. So let's go to 502 and 8. So it's a simple 11 1/4 inch deep beam here sitting underneath the roof. So that's what we're going to put in. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop these columns 11 1/4 inches because they go all the way up to the roof, bottom of the roof. So I'm going to select one of them, right click, select all instances, visible in view, and take the top offset to negative 11.25 inches. Hit enter, and that should pop all those down. And then the next thing I want to do is just get in a plan where I can see where I'm placing my beams. So you can probably do like top of plate or bottom of parapet. It's not, so we'll just go to bottom of parapet, and you can come into bottom of parapet. You can see the columns, right? Which is helpful, and we should be able to see the beams once we put those in. So the beams are going to go, the top of them is going to go on top of plate right below the roof. So I'm going to go into my structure and beam, and we have a doubled 20-inch deep beam, so let's make the 11 1/4 one by going to edit type, duplicate, and just make an 11 1/4 inch beam. So 11.2, well, I guess I'm going to do 1/4. It's kind of the way they're doing it here. Click OK, and here 11.25, and click OK. Now I want this to be on the top of plate, my placement plane. You can do the structural uses as you want. It's a girder, but it's not critical. The Z offset value is set to 1, and I just want that set to 0, right? And then maybe down here I'll change my detail level to medium. Then I should be able to come in, and it should kind of want to line up with these, columns, right? So you can kind of get it to line up with the column and the column in the wall at the same time, and then just left click, and I'm just going to draw this all the way to the other column right there. We'll see it pop that in, and then these guys, you just want to go from this to that, from here to here, and then from here to here, right? So let's go ahead and take a look in 3D and see what we have, right? Wow, that's really, really deep beam. I guess I missed the inch on the 11 1/4, so it's probably 11 1/4. And so yeah, it's 11'3" D, so that's kind of funny. So if I go 11.25 inches and click OK, now they're back where they should be, and you can see they're sitting on top of that. Okay, so that gets the beams in for us pretty much. Now the next thing we need to do is a little bit of coordination, looking at the walls and the piers and seeing if the columns line up with the walls. And this is really a good thing to do, like in terms of structural coordination with the architecturals. So we'll do that when we come back.